is going to be one of Jade Dragon's primary objectives, is to snowball the map like they did a lot last year. So with all that in mind, I think that he can look pretty good here. Yeah.
Mike hits level 5, Whirlwind of Rage and Steel and Desert Fury out from PandaCat. Neil still limping away at level 4. PandaCat doesn't have the damage, but he's got the stun over on the throat through space and time. No good, just shy from Hurrywind. You gotta imagine, oh, but here's Sam out of right field. Down he dunks. I didn't even see him coming, and I don't think that Vote did either. First blood over to the Dragons.
Vote definitely didn't, because he had beads and ult ready to go, and he's sitting there looking at both of them like, yeah, kind of.
Okay, already aggro. This is going to be a very difficult King Arthur to kill off just with the way that the build has started.
Especially when you consider that Neil is going to be the primary to engage vast majority of the time. Those knockups aren't going to hurt him as much.
Polar Bear Mike now engaging onto Neil. Hurrywind through space and time. Point blank. Down goes Neil, and the Jade Dragons happy to find themselves one pick. With the way that this game is going, the pace of things here, that one pick is all the Jade Dragons maybe were really searching for there, and they're going to get a red buff invade. Time gets used. Couple members of the Oni Warriors low, but PandaCat and PBM certainly not full health either. Now Nika will dash in, silence down. Sam for Soccer takes to the skies, and Nika Cavalry charges away. The CC immunity saves him from the stun. Fine, okay, left alone on the backline. Sam for Soccer gets stunned by Neil, and down goes to Bacchus, but the big-time Kraken will trade one back onto Sam.
Beautiful Kraken from Dardez. Still not enough to even come close, taking down Fine, but you end up trading Neil for Sam in that fight. It looked like it was going to be a great fight for the Jade Dragons. I mean, Nika really, really far forward, and he ends up surviving. But when it's 4v1 on both ends of the team fight, and then Nika liner's been going beats Aegis, I think that you got to force teams to use to overcommit onto you and just build in a way a little bit less hybrid-like, a little bit more damage, and I think that's what Nika's going for here. I love the Genji's guard instead of something like Ansaya.
Whoa! Whoa, Hurrywind sends through space and time, and it connects onto Dart. Has no chance to play, but it's a Kraken on the back line. The Desert Fury flies through as well, but Neil has jumped in, and he's found PandaCat. Mike tosses back two with the Whirlwind of Rage and Steel as Nika and Hurrywind will do battle on the back line. Little burst of healing from the Soul Gem. The Giannis will be able to safely make his way away at the end of the day. 2 for 1, Oni Warriors ahead.
Just beautiful initiation by the
Dragons collapsing on this right-hand side of the map. Oni Warriors in as a response as well. PBM's had some good Whirlwinds of Rages and Steals. I don't know if that's how you pluralize that, but I'm going with the route. Onto Neilma, up and down he goes through space and time. No good from Hurrywind this time. Watch out, Sam for Soccer hovering death, and he's got one. Neil executed. The Dragons looking for more, but they maybe got all they want.
Love the patience from Sam, trusting in his brand new mid laner from Hurrywind. He goes up and he goes, hey, anyone got anything for me here?
Playing this one slow. It's half HP on the objective as they've backed away. Neil, you can tell, itching, ready to go here on a fight, looking for a dunk into the backline, but instead it's fine, okay. Are you kidding me? The way this fight has started off for the Dragons, both backliners having to leap, but Fine OK has been left alone. Sam for Soccer finds the stun, but no kill just yet. Dardez drops down the Kraken, melts down the health bar of the King Arthur. Nika falls elsewhere in the rest of this fight. 2 for 1 so far. Dragons continue the chase.
And Cuvo left up the creek, and it doesn't look like he has a paddle, but maybe he does. Mike gonna try and get in there. Good use of that 3 for the knock-up immunity, but Vote gets gobbled up by PandaCat's crit. It's a 3 for 1 for the Jade Dragons, and they were just waiting to spring the trap, so they don't pull the Oni Fury right away.
Seamlessly slotting into this team, it feels like so far, and the Jade Dragons feeling confident enough to start the FG, and it is melting. Neil is close by. He's going to get silenced, have to back away. Fine, okay, connects with the ultimate. Jade Dragons nearly get it stolen away, but the Dragons have secured the FG. It's a double stun on the backline. Execute over onto Nika. Fine, okay, gets one onto Dardez as well, and now Neil trying to retreat. The pillar from PandaCat is inch perfect. Down goes Neil, down goes the FG. Dragons ahead.
Man, it just feels like hubris, doesn't it? Letting Hurrywind get Giannis. Like, it... I don't know how they keep that perfect through space and time. It hits 2 people, puts one in execute range, Sam cleans up, and you're seeing the difference in something like the crit build versus the pen build. PandaCat comes in with Deathbringer to that Fire Giant and absolutely shreds it. That pressure, perfect by the Jade Dragons.
Seems like this might just be game over, and it sure is. Now that Vote has fallen in 25 minutes, Jade Dragons dismantle the Oni Warriors in game number 1. The Titan will go down.
Beautiful work by the Jade.
Follow up, and the kill pressure was Sam for Soccer on the Thanatos, just dunking a half HP target in there for the execute. They switch up, the Jade Dragons do, to the Osiris here in this game. Does that pivot? Increase, decrease, change your preference on this draft at all? We'll see, though, if FineOK can survive the onslaught. Nika's going to get ganked here by Sam4Soccer. A little extra damage rolls through, and Nika is going to dash his way away here. How aggressive did the Jade Dragons want to get? Nika's going to be able to sustain up with a few of those health pots. He'll survive underneath his tier 1 tower, but he's walked back out of range right into the sweeping shot of FineOK. And it's the slowest first blood you'll ever see. Jade Dragons walk down the entire lane and just beat Nika to death.
It's just Waver playing that duo pressure style. That was their key win conditions. And it felt like the Jade Dragons were one of the teams that were playing the map a little bit differently. I'm curious if they've gone to this sort of style where a lot of teams are likely to play the same sort of way towards duo.
Uh-oh, Cuvo's here, and he's teleported behind Mike. Much quicker of a kill over here on the left-hand side through space and time. Clips vote by the wings. Half of his HP is missing, but no follow-up to be had there. So now both junglers aggro getting involved early in this.
Survivability is significantly less than that of Xingqian. Xingqian, I view as one of the hardest Guardians in the entire game to kill. So if he's going to be, if Mike's going to play that far up like he did on the Xingqian, it's a lot easier for him to get punished for it. And that's what we saw there.
Now there's another engage. My man Nika is just not having fun over in the solo lane. Dardes transforms into the Chernobog, joins the fray over on the right-hand side of the map. This is 4 members of the Jade Dragons backpedaling away from 3, but you're kiting into a Giannis, who's able to cleave so much damage back through the Oni Warriors. Neilma up and over, but Sam4Soccer, he's got the follow-up, and hey, perfect segue onto the Scorpion here on the right.
Just worst case scenario for the Warriors. I mean, they just gave up so much farm in order to try and help Nika.
Area where they might want to contest.
Fred coming around the back, really good idea to try and find that flank opportunity. I mean, this honestly isn't the worst fight the Warriors could take. Nice flop from Neil.
Yeah, it's big from Neil to engage on this fight, but there's no support on the back end. He eats all of that Desert Fury. Cubo Fred teleports over the wall, and now Hurrywind has to escape, but the Loki has met its mark, and it's gotten the kill. Now Dardes dunks on down, transforms into the Chernobog. Here's that global pressure. Look at FineOK. He's elsewhere, and that's why the Oni Warriors are feeling comfortable here. Mike stunned it down, but Sam4Soccer, full HP. Dardes has to use the Aegis, attempting to back away here. The stun will connect from Sam, but not quick enough. Cuvo, Fred on a killing spree. Massive swing for the Warriors.
Oh, and Mike just barely gets his back off. Fred nearly stopped it with that agonizing visions. Honestly, the Jade Dragons, definitely the plan is to get FineOK over here, because if that fight doesn't go our way, well, let's just bring over our strongest member on the map, and Nika's definitely not going to be able to make as much of a difference as FineOK will be able to come these team fights.
Oh, a nice portal onto Neo. Hurrywind has it through space and time. Looks like it would kill Neil, but Hurrywind saving it for what is about to happen here. Through space and time, dodged out. Neil survives, but the support has to go back to base. That's going to open up the door. Had in place by this point there in game number 1. So if you're the Warriors aggro, I suppose you're not thrilled with the fact that this game is already at a 3-4K deficit, but this is what you can do. You can immediately collapse by sending everyone over onto PandaCat, who has to use both actives. Mike keeps him in place, and Cubo, Fred, and Dardes are able to combine some damage to get the kill, but now Hurrywind is here through space and time. Allows the mid laner to rejoin the fray. Sam4Soccer, no good on the axe, but he's got the stun waiting right around the side, and Cubo Fred will get locked right into place, but he's got Sam4Soccer fighting inside of that poison. The damage just is not there until Hurrywind rejoins the fight, and down goes Cubo Fred, and it's a big up-down from Numa to keep things going.
Oh, Mike baiting Nika in. The Vine spawns the wrong time. Mike's going to be able to get the shell off, dash away. Vote gets cut up by FineOK. The big boy has finally reached the team fight stage. And Jade Dragons have no intentions of letting it go. Yeah. Hey, Alec, we're
wins the fight, and down goes Cubo Fred. And it's a big up-down from Numa to keep things going.
Oh, Mike baiting Nika in. The Vine spawns the wrong time. Mike's going to be able to get the shell off, dash away. Vote gets cut up by FineOK. The big boy has finally reached the team fight stage. And Jade Dragons have no intentions of letting it go. Yeah. Hey, Alec, we're losing over here. And here I come, baby. Coming right down the middle of Gold Fury Pit. You just cannot afford
to item, but it's such a massive spike that because it's that gap, right, that the other guy can't get yet. Right. It's an item lead that the other guy can't fill. And Final K is going to be able to take advantage here shortly. Cubo Fred with the heat check on the Panicat, but he'll survive for the time being with the ult right back in. Oh, Hurrywind in on the peel. Panicat takes the portal this time. Thank you very much, Hurrywind, says the Jade Dragons Hunter, but now Panicat being eyed by Vote, and Vote will at least able to make reparations, pick up a kill, but it's a double for the Giannis, and Hurrywind still alive, could be looking at 3. Got so much damage, triple kill for the Giannis. Wouldn't you guess it, you give it over, and you pay the price.
Unbelievable, man. He just keeps doing you'd think it's, this guy just can't keep doing it. Recognizing vision is so annoying. In order to try and kill those Phoenixes, you just put it on top of the Hunter, and they're in an awkward position, but I don't know, man. From this spot, yeah, fine, okay. Hey, welcome, Fred. Yeah, you're just toast. You just got no options.
Oh, man, same for Vote. Panicat and Mike delete Vote off of the map. Sam for Soccer is going to continue the pressure on Tanika as well. Fine, okay. Lets out just a flurry of damage through space and time. Come on! Oh, no, that one. Look at what Hurrywind, Sam for Soccer, and the rest of the boys are doing on the right-hand side. They're just delaying Nika, trying to delay that back, but instead they've allowed time for Neil to close the gap onto Pandacat. Dardes in, onto the stun. Aegis delays a lot of that damage. Pandacat beads there as well. He'll leap out. He'll survive. Cubo Fred collapses, and the Oni Warriors have found a pick.
Yeah, really good job there by Dardes. Just gets in there, no hesitation. Neil and the rest of the gang as well. Fred on top. You needed to get that one. It was a bit of a greedy play, I think, from Mike and Panda.
Doug starts to highlight here the completed star items starting to roll through now for the Jade Dragons. So yet again, very similar to Game 1, we have a situation, aggro, where these completed star items are there for 3 out of 5 members of the Jade Dragons and not there for anyone on the Oni Warriors. Are you kidding me? This is unfair! It's so unfair! Fine, okay, at 4:04, sends Hurrywind right on through the portal, and Dardes goes absolutely down. Sam can't believe it, because the rest of his team is doing some serious work trying and gets it for the Jade Dragons. This is methodical from this Jade Dragons team, not a team. And we can reference Season 7 because, again, 4 out of the 5 members were from that Ghost Rush. This is not a team that makes mistakes very often, if ever, in situations like these. Vote has both acted.
Come on, man. Give me a break, dude. What is that?
But look, but it's okay. But it's okay. We'll ban out some other gods, but the Giannis will make its way through for Hurrywind once again. We'll be able to deal with that as maybe what Game 2 has for us here. This one is a bit more of a decimation of the Oni Warriors. Game 1, there were some signs of life from this Warrior squad, but this one really just got taken over in the last 10-15 minutes or so. Could get worse for Hugo Fred here. He's getting stunned down and effectively soloed by Dude, it's like horrifically bad commentary, but I just laugh every time because of course he hits it. He just shotguns Cubo Fred from everywhere and nearly gets the kill onto a hybrid build Loki. The hands have got to be just thrown up here for the Oni Warriors. Maybe this Phoenix defense is worth the things. Makes some sense. It's a great engage from Neilman. Now Nika charging the backline. Uh-oh! Oni Warriors have found the opening kill here in this fight. But you gotta deal with Hurrywind. He's alive in the backline. Does not have through space and time. Cubo Fred's low. Same with Dardes and Neilman. Nika going back to base. It's key. The hands have got to be just thrown up here for the Oni Warriors. Maybe this Phoenix defense is worth the things. Makes some sense. It's a great engage from Neilman. Now Nika charging the backline. Uh-oh! Oni Warriors have found the opening kill here in this fight. But you gotta deal with Hurrywind. He's alive in the backline. Does not have through space and time. Cubo Fred's low. Same with Dardes and Neilman. Nika going back to base. It's one pick. And that's maybe all the Oni Warriors can hope for.
And Panda just has to know that he's going to be the priority target because they know they can't really kill her.
There's going to be the split here, 4-1 split with Dardes kind of working back and forth on either side. I'm interested to see, aggro, where Dardes transforms here. It's been this Chernobog, maybe it continues to be, but you don't need that same global pressure when you're fighting inside of your own base. Nika, excuse me, half of his HP is gone. Same could be said for Neil. Nearly all of Neil's HP is gone now.
Hurry!
But to re-engage, Dardes found double stun through space and time. Rare miss from Hurrywind here. It's the left side. Phoenix being looked at. Save for Soccer. Dunks down onto Dardes. Vote pouring out the damage. Oni Warriors are still alive.
Nice and patient from the Jade Dragons. They had a great engage. Look at the
wave to catch, so he's not going to walk this far back into the jungle. For what it's worth, Aggro, I don't know if there's much more the Oni Warriors can be doing right now. This left side wave is pushed all the way back.
Here we go.
Voda's doing his best in the mid lane to push that out, so let's try to find a pick here, and it's Fine OK that's now getting engaged on. And it's Fine OK who will get picked out. What a call from the Oni Warriors. Vote closes the gap. A full 5 dive is what it takes, but Fine OK is now out of the fight for a full minute.
Smart. And this just delays what we could see the Jade Dragons do.
In the pregame interview, Hurrywin told us to expect kind of what you expect out of the mid lane. We expected to see Giannis. I didn't expect to see it twice, but here we are. Oni Warriors pulling the enhanced Fire Giant now. They've got the one-man advantage, and the Oni Warriors will complete the Fire Giant, but Hurrywin now with the through space and time has connected for some damage onto the backline. Sanford Soccer completes one of those kills onto Cubo. Fred a second onto Vote as well. Nika left running. Dardes will have to go back to base. Now PBM chasing down the solo laner for the Oni Warriors, and Nika will go down as well. They get the enhanced Fire Giant, but Sanford Soccer gets 3. Jade Dragons could be looking to end.
So what's the Dardes is going to turn into Hurrywin and was hunting for someone on speed, but not quite
But
the
everyone's
honest
there.
master that Hurrywin is. Yeah, I like the last-ditch effort, hoping that they're going to try and gun down the speed buff and group up. But now it's Dardes versus the world, and I don't think Dardes is winning that. He just got locked out of his own house.
Yeah, this one